Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Letitia with Barefruit Gardening. I hope that you're doing well. Oh my gosh, it's been a minute. I know, right? I miss y'all so much, and I just wanted to show y'all some things that are going on in the garden right now. So we're wrapping up the summer season and almost into fall. The weather is definitely starting to feel that way. A little humid here lately, so you know, allergies and things are already jacked up as it is, but the humidity does not help, does it? And you know, when you get those storms too, I mean, it's just me, I don't know, it just jacks me up. But anyway, there has been a lot of movement in the garden here lately, and I haven't been able to show you all, but let's just walk around and see what's going on. So this front bed was all basil, minus the zinnias here on both sides. I had sweet basil here. I've already pulled that out. It was just spent, kind of, I think blight, you know, just beat it up. But I got great harvest out of that. I got to share a lot with people. This is all holy basil right here. And so what I'm doing is collecting the seeds. 1 second, y'all. Yep, collecting the seeds there. And for next season, a lot of the seeds have already fallen off. And one thing about basil, or at least holy basil, is, honey, if you don't get all the seed, you definitely it's gonna reseed itself, and it will be everywhere. So if you reuse soil, you know, in your pots or whatever, it's gonna be there, okay? But it's not a bad thing. It's just know that you know, it's almost impossible to catch all these seeds. It puts off so many seeds, and there's probably about 6 or 7 plants here. And yeah, it just produces a lot of seeds. So I like to leave it though, because the bees absolutely love these purple flowers, okay, that it has. And so I like to leave, you know, them for the pollinators. And then I have some Thai basil over here, and it's actually starting to flower, and so I need to collect those as well. See that? And I just think it's beautiful. And it's a little big girl farmer. There she is.
Bucket of fresh water.
Okay, all right. So yeah, let's just take a walk around, y'all. I still got the tomatoes up here, but you know, really, they are just spent, y'all. But they're still producing, so I'm letting them stay. But you know, when stuff just starts to look real crazy, and you just like, I got to pull you out. Now the tomato plants will last until the first frost come, right, and then they'll die. But yeah, I may pull them out way before that. It's September, so you know, tons of ghost peppers going on right here. I don't know if y'all can see those, but tons and tons and tons on there. The sun is kind of let's see if I can just get closer. There you go. Maybe you can see them in there. And then, so I haven't done much out here other than, you know, we had to get rid of that black trellis because it broke due to the wind. Cleaned out the beans in these tires, and we planted, oh, Karina, what, our little big girl farmer, what did we plant? Actually, I don't think I planted anything in these beds yet. But, you know, eventually just going to clean all this out. I may have a greenhouse here eventually, or a high tunnel. We haven't decided yet where we're going to put it. But that's the plan. The okra is still growing crazy, y'all. Let me just show you here. Yeah. So it's still producing. I will have tons of seeds. This bed used to be bush beans. Pulled it out, planted some, I planted some bulbed onions and some beets in this bed. And, you know, this is all starting to, we planted bulbed onions here. And I did plant those a little early this year, but I'm just trying something new. I put them in a flat right here. I put them in this flat first. Let the roots grow, and then I planted them above the soil. I watched Beautiful Nest TV, and that's the way she did it. I'm gonna try that this year, even though I think I did get them in a little early. And look, Squirrels already pulling them out. See that? But when I had them in the flat, I had them covered so the squirrels wouldn't attack them and pull them all out. So that plan worked pretty well. Poor strawberries. This is a piece of tomato plant that I rooted in this little pot, and it continued to give me tomatoes, but we're gonna pull that out today. Yeah, we're gonna pull that out. It's done. All right, so here's the back portion of the garden, and a lot has changed, right? So we have cleaned it completely out almost, and it's ready for the fall. So we have celery in this container. I planted purple top turnips in these 3 tires here. The raised bed here is going to be all greens. I have not planted them yet, but they are growing on the front porch. And on the table over here, we have some things going on, Swiss chard and cilantro and stuff. We planted this bed out with red Russian kale. We got some different beets and radishes, and of course the mint is still growing. The oregano, excuse me, I cut that all back. It's still growing. Got some beans. These are just late beans that I planted just to see if I could get them to grow in time. So that was a little experiment that worked. Planted some butter crunch lettuce here and planted more seeds than that. So we'll see if they'll come up for us. And just, I think there's some Swiss chard here that Little Big Girl Farmer planted. Just cleaned out all the tomato plants that were in these containers and the grow bags and the buckets. So all these are ready for planting. Here are some red mustard greens that I planted. I just dropped some seeds and they all came up fairly well. Got some seeds that come up in there. I didn't plant those. But yeah, everything is pretty cleaned out, ready for fall. And we're gonna do, I had a crew over here that helped me spread these wood chips, but I think I'm gonna move some things around, get rid of these pallets and use them for something else, get rid of some of the containers, or just situate them somewhere else, because I need a lot of this space back here to grow some things next spring. So I'm gonna move all these out. I do believe this is the plan, and create rows. So I don't know if I'm gonna go long ways like this or like this. I'm not sure yet, but I kind of want all the containers moved somewhere else, so I can plant back here in rows. I got some compost coming in, and so I'm gonna do some hilled rows in the back here, and they'll probably be mostly greens as well. But yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on over here. I love y'all so much, and it's good, so good to hear from y'all and see y'all. Thank y'all for all the comments. People have emailed me to check on me to see if I'm okay, and I'm okay. I'm good. We just moving. I've been looking at properties to purchase. Still no luck yet, but just just trying to stay positive, and have some other unexpected surprises come up, and all kinds of things, guys. And I promise I'll share more of that later. But we are gonna be here, I do believe. I haven't stopped my search. Look at her. Y'all see her over there? I can see you. I haven't stopped the search for land. I see you. Hi, babe. I haven't stopped the search for land, but we got to move. We got to keep moving and plan as if, you know, we got to get ready for the spring, and which is true, right? I got to plant more food. I got to have plant starts for people, and so all of this here is going to be completely redone. We'll leave the cattle panel trellis here. I'll probably add 3 more, and you know, we won't see so much grass. I'm gonna try my best to make sure that all this grass is gone, so we can expand the garden in the front here.
I think I bursted it open.
Okay, did you burst it open? Are you sure? All right.
It's okay.
So we're gonna harvest most of these tomatoes probably tomorrow, and then I'm gonna pull these out, I think. I was going to try to give it about 2 more
My
weeks, but
bike
I just,
broke.
you know, when you feel like it's time just to move on.
My bike broke, people.
Yeah, it broke. Oh my goodness. Her training wheel broke on her bike. Don't know how that happened, but so anywho, it's good to see everybody. I love y'all, and we'll talk at you later. Say bye-bye.
It's so fun to play with this. Bye.